What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another podcast. This is episode 11, and today we're going to be going over what the hell's been going on with this whole coronavirus. I understand everyone's sitting at home and they're all quarantined, and everyone's been bored out of their minds, probably watching TV or whatever they're doing to stay entertained. But for some reason, I have noticed a large trend in not only myself, but with Crandus as well.
Yep.
Our content just really seems to be slowing down. Like, my YouTube channel's still going somewhat strong, actually about the strongest it's ever been. But like our podcast channel, for some reason, it's gone down to nothing. My Twitch stream, his Mixer stream, is just pretty
hmm
much gone down to nothing. And
Halted.
it's weird because the you would think with everyone being at home, a lot of my viewers are children, or I wouldn't say children, but younger crowd.
You and
So
Ninja have that in common.
they act like children sometimes, um but I'm just curious on why, like, everyone's at home, nobody's out doing anything. Like, you would think the numbers would be through the roof. And
Yeah.
don't take it as I'm complaining, because I'm definitely not complaining. I'm just wanting to sit here and talk about what's going on and why do you think the numbers have been down? Like,
It's not really complaining. It's just we've gone over this in a previous podcast, is going through the ups and downs of content creating, the strong moments, the dull moments, and everything in between. And now we're just in that dull moment. So taking the time to talk about that too, because it does happen.
oh yeah,
Um
I hit a brick wall hard on my
yeah,
channel.
same. But it's not really slowed me down any as far as motivation to keep streaming. Like, I've had times where I haven't felt like streaming and I've been kind of mentally out of it, but it has nothing to do with the numbers. That's just me being in my own head and just, I guess, like burning myself out to a point where I'm just feeling stuck. I just want some time off, but after a day or two, I'm fine. But I feel like it's, I feel like what's happening is, with everyone being at home and bored out of their minds, they're not expanding their search as much anymore. Because, like, if you look at the top on Twitch, Doc, Summit, XQC, those type guys, their numbers keep getting higher. Like, Summit's averaging like 45,000 now, where a week, 2 weeks ago, it was like 30 to 35.
Hmm.
So I feel like everyone's bored out of their mind. They're just flocking to their favorite streamer, their favorite videos for the entertainment because they know it's there, and they're not branching out as much anymore, and they're just staying with their guy for the entertainment who, helps, like I said, just with the entertainment, helps when they're bored, helps when they don't know what to do. I feel like everyone's just branching to the number one guys who their go-tos are, and not spreading anymore. But, that happens.
And I can kind of understand my situation because if you guys do not know, I'm a diesel technician. So right now, I just made a last video on my YouTube channel going over that I've slowed down my stream immensely. I am only streaming on Twitch on Sundays now, and so the other Monday through Saturday, I am focusing on work and trying to work as much as humanly possible. Keep these trucks on the road, keep products getting delivered to you guys at your grocery stores and everywhere else you guys would go. So that's been my biggest motivation lately, is just staying at work as long as possible, getting all the trucks done, and just keeping drivers on the road. If nobody's moving products, these stores are going to keep running out like Walmart is, and all
Yeah.
these stores are already out of everything. They've actually got limits now. You can only buy one roll of toilet paper or whatever, or stuff like that. So that's my biggest focus, and I can understand me slowing down because I'm not streaming as much as I used to.
Yeah.
But it's just weird. Like, it's everything. Like, every small streamer is struggling even worse. Like, I was averaging 5 to 10 viewers for a while there, and then this whole virus hit, and it just like went to a standstill.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just crazy.
yeah. The other thing you have to think of is, like you said, how your viewer base is younger and mine's, average. But everybody's at home, not only watching streamers, but they're also playing video games. because you can't go outside and play with your friends.
Mhm.
You can't go do anything. Can't go to movie theaters. Can't go to bowling alleys. You can't leave your house. So all you have is your computer, your gaming console. So if you're not watching your streamer, then you're playing games. Call of Duty just came out. If you have a PC, Escape from Tarkov is always doing things. Doom. I don't know. It's Doom something just came out. Oh,
Evolve or
yeah.
something like
Starts
that.
starts with an E, something like that.
I'll look it up really quick while you're talking.
Yeah, go ahead. So new games are coming out. MLB just came out. Go ahead.
Doom Eternal.
Eternals, close. I should have known
In
that.
Eternal.
But with all the new games coming out, like I often do on my off days, I'll have a streamer up on my other monitor while playing games. And I think that's just what everybody's doing is they're playing a lot more games or watching more movies and just kind of trying to figure out how to entertain themselves and just not a lot of people doing any new things, any trying to find new people. They're just staying with what they know.
Yep, and I've noticed a lot of people like are just playing a lot more games. Like I get on Discord and typically I got 45 people or so roughly in my Discord and typically 5 to 6 of them are typically playing games at any given time. And I've noticed those numbers go up a lot where like just every single person I look down the list on the right hand side and like everyone's playing something. So
Yeah.
I also know like a lot of my community has families, has children, things like that, and that's always coming priority right now with this epidemic or pandemic coming on.
Pandemic.
Pandemic going on right now. So also, if you guys do not know, I think it's called the game's called Plague. It's on Steam. They actually took it off of Steam because of this whole pandemic going on.
Did they?
Because I was like, dude, this is perfect time. I'm gonna buy this game called Plague, and it's like Civilization. You got the entire world, and you can create a virus and spread that throughout the world. And I was going to make one for the coronavirus, but it was going to be Coronas, where
Yeah.
the Corona takes over the world. But they took that off Steam completely for right now, and it's just crazy. But I just don't understand like I understand people are playing games more to entertain themselves, but like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like everyone kind of went in their own hole and
That's
nobody's
exactly
talking.
that's exactly what it is. Like everyone went into their own hole. Like you look on Twitter and that kind of stuff, all you see is coronavirus. And if you're not seeing that, basically all you're seeing is your streamers tweeting about going live or what they're doing. Like Twitter
Hmm.
is all that is kind of slowed down. And if you do see anything, it's only people talking about the coronavirus. And let's be honest, at this point, you're tired of hearing about it. I know
Oh,
I am.
I'm so over it.
I'm over it. Like I know what it is. I know it's spreading like wildfire. I don't need to hear it every goddamn day. I just don't. And that may be mean of me. That may be shallow hearted. Like I just don't care. I'm sorry. I know what it is. I know everyone's doing what they need to be, and that's it. Talking about it every day is not changing anything. We all know it's
Hmm.
out there. Okay. So also what I've seen is companies like GameStop and such have made sure, now they took a lot of crap for this, but they talked and released a statement saying they're staying open during these times because they know gaming is very essential to this situation. People need to
Yep.
get their games so they have something to do. They took a whole bunch of crap for that, and now I think they made a statement now that they are going to close their stores. But parents are letting their kids play games more than ever. So I think they're just taking advantage of that and all playing with their friends and Discord or Xbox and PlayStation lobbies, whatever it may be. And I think that's just how friendships and communications are working. So live streaming's kind of taking a back seat right now, unless you're one of the top.
Yeah, it's just crazy because like everyone you hear social distancing and all that stuff, but that's like person to person contact. Like I'm not here to rant or anything like that, but that's person to person contact. Seems like everyone's taking this whole social distancing thing and they're like, eh, like all my friends over the phone and in Discord and like on Facebook. Like, let's just not talk to anybody. Like,
Yeah.
let's social shut up and just sit in a corner. Like, it's just crazy. Like I messaged someone on Discord, don't get a respond. I'm like, like social distancing is like, hey, I'm
Only
gonna
for
come over. Like, no, you can't. I'm distancing.
yeah.
And then but like I go to message someone on Facebook or Discord or something like that and don't get anything. I'm like I know you're home. Like you're not
Yeah.
doing anything else. Like
You can't hide
fucking
from this.
talk.
I know you're at home right now, sitting on your ass. Like I know
Yeah,
that.
like at least message me and say don't talk to me anymore or something like that, and then hang up the phone on me.
Yeah.
Like
Just respond. Sorry, I can't talk. Social distancing. Like
yeah, like
okay.
but it's just crazy. It's like I don't understand. It's
I
going
think it's
crazy like wildfire, like you said, and
yeah.
I think if you want, I know this isn't going over the coronavirus, but in my opinion, I think in another month or so we'll hit the peak, which will be April, the end of April or so. We'll hit a peak in this whole virus, and then 2 months later in May, the end of May, I think that's when it's going to be pretty much over with. I think
Yeah.
that'll give it time to get worse, and then it's going to give it some time to recover from it as well.
Yeah. And like again, this will be the last thing we say about the coronavirus, but the only thing I thought is you see people self quarantining for 2 weeks. Okay, what happens when your 2 weeks is up and you go back out in public to people who were not self quarantining, who had to go to work every day, to still have jobs? Like
Hmm.
your 2 weeks of self quarantining, helping the world is doing nothing. When you think about it, because you're gonna go right back out in the public with people who are not self quarantining, and you're at the same risk as everyone else. Like,
Yep, and we're about to be on spring break for like all the college and high school people. Like high
yeah,
school people, they're people too, but like the college kids and stuff like that. So like I don't know. I think that
like,
really ruined their whole spring break plans and all that, like Myrtle Beach and
oh yeah,
stuff like that, Daytona Beach, stuff like that. But is they just gotta chill for a little bit, and I think it'll be over with as fast as it came.
yeah. Again, the people are not handling it the best way they should, but again, I'm not gonna. Everyone knows that. I'm not gonna get a rant about it.
Yep.
But one thing I saw was funny is when you're under quarantine and you can't leave your house, but your life changes by no means. Nothing at all in your life changes from self quarantining. That was pretty funny. Like
Oh yeah.
other than me, I still got to go to work every day. Other than that, I don't leave my house. Didn't to begin with. Other than
Yep.
like a few sporting events being canceled that I would go to from time to time. Other than that, my life hasn't changed. This
But
is
no,
funny. A
it
gamer's
is.
life.
It is, and it's crazy, but like I just think there's pros and cons to everything, and I think self quarantining for 2 weeks is just not a ideal thing. I think it is good, but
I
I
don't
think if it's going to happen, everyone needs to do it at the exact same time.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do anything for anybody because the people that still have 9 to 5 jobs and still can't stay home for 2 weeks. You see all these streamers, the top of the top, saying, "Stay home for 2 weeks. You do what's right for the country. Do what's right for the people." Okay, easy for you to say as you're making millions of dollars from your computer. Like,
Hmm.
not everybody has that, so it's easy for you to say, "Just stay home. What's the problem?" We still gotta make money. That's the problem. Bills don't
Yeah.
stop.
Oh
Like
yeah.
life doesn't just stop. If they would
Speaking
say,
of
"Hey,
that,
you don't have to pay bills until coronavirus is gone," everyone would stay home.
there is a way to get your bills to stop. It's called deferring payments. So you can actually, if you have a car payment or any other payment that you have, you can actually call them and tell them you want to defer your payment for, you can do it like a month or 2 months, depending on how good you are with your credit and all that stuff. Like if you don't have any missed payments or late payments or anything like that, they'll let you take a month off without a payment. I know for the next 2 months, I don't have to make a single car payment and there's no fees involved with that. All they're going to do is if I had a 48-month loan, they're just going to take these two payments that I'm
Extend
skipping
it
and they're just going to extend it. So
to
it'll
the
be a
back end.
50-month loan, but I'm
Yep.
not going to lose anything in fees or anything like that. They're not going to be calling me or my credit's not going to go down. So they know what's
Yep.
going on and because of everything, you might be able to get some payments deferred. So something like that really could be life or death. I don't want to say life or death, but making it or not making it
Yeah,
with
making it or
money
breaking
right
it.
now.
Like everyone's at risk of losing everything
I
in a
know.
hurry.
Yep, I know everyone's unemployed right now, or most people are, and they're
Yeah,
collecting unemployment and all that stuff. Unemployment doesn't pay shit.
no, that's
I
not helping
mean,
anything.
I looked it up today and it was like a third, not even a third. It was just under a third of what I actually make in a single week, what they were going to give me per week in case my shop closed.
Yeah.
And a lot of people can't live off of that. A lot of people making what they make right now are living paycheck to paycheck. So
Oh yeah.
it's really just it's going to start hurting a lot of people. So if you can and you guys are watching this video, please call whatever you have to. And like I said, if your payment history is good and your late payments and stuff like that aren't excessive, they will let you defer payments. There's no penalty, there's no fees, and they are fully aware of your situation and what's
Situation.
going on right now. So it was just
Also,
it was
yeah,
really cool to call my car company today or my bank and say, "Hey, look, can you not make a payment?" And I even offered to pay the interest. I'm like,
yeah.
"All right, look, like let's say my interest per car payment every month is $25. Woo!
Oh, what are you
And
doing?
let's say my interest on my car payment every month is $25. Let's just say. I don't know what that is in numbers wise or ratios, but $25. I was like, look, I know you guys don't want to go without money, but I don't want to pay. I could pay, but I don't want to pay my car payment for another month or for this month at least.
Yeah,
So I was like, can I just pay you guys the interest of what you would have collected from this car payment for the next month or two? Like, I'll just
yeah.
pay you the $25 a month that you guys are going to collect. It's not going to go towards the principal. My balance isn't going to come down at all, but you guys are still collecting your money. And they were like, oh, no need to do that. You're good. You just take
That's nice.
the next month or two off. But yeah, I offered and was like, you guys still got to make money. You guys are
Yeah,
still a business. Like my business still has to be making money for me to make money. So like if banks aren't making money, shit's gonna hit the fan a lot quicker than we think. But yeah, I was like, can I just make like the interest payment? Like I don't want to put you guys and make you guys wait for a month or two. And they were like, don't worry about it. So if you guys are watching and you guys do have a lot of bills and things like that, just give them a call. They already know what's going on with the world. They hear everything that you guys hear on Facebook and the news and the media and all that. So they're more
yeah.
than willing to work with you and help you guys out.
Also, another thing that I saw it was yesterday is all the top streaming services, Netflix, Hulu, Apple TV, all those are cutting down the bandwidth because there's too many people watching.
Well, and the
The
app that
fuck?
we're using right now, I got an email for Zencaster, the app that we're using to record the audio. We're using Streamlabs to record the video, Zencaster to do the audio. If you guys do have any questions, leave it down in the comments below. We'd love to help you guys set
Yep.
up your own podcast, things like that. We'd love to help you guys and hear all about it. I got an email from Zencaster saying, "Hey, look, I guess there's a free version which we're using right now, and there's a bandwidth or a limit on how much you can record and how many people can be in a channel. Right now, until this whole coronavirus is done, they have completely opened that up wide open,
Yeah, that's
so we can
taken.
have."
They took the cap off of that.
Mhm,
Netflix and everyone put that cap on hard. Said no,
yep,
no, no, no TV shows for you. Like I think they're
exactly.
taking 1080p away, and your HD is now 720. Like what
I
the?
haven't, I haven't heard anything about that, but I don't have
Yeah,
TV. I don't have TV service. I don't watch TV
yeah.
anyways.
Like
But
they're capping everything because too many people are watching. It's just like, no shit. What do they expect? What do you expect them to do? You need to be
yeah,
like all these other places, uncapping everything, not putting hard caps on. How is that
it's
going to
all
help anything?
it's all profit margins. If someone pays $10 a month for Netflix and they watch one season a month of one show, and now they're watching four seasons of four different shows, they're not making as much profit
I mean, you
because
gotta.
you're gonna watch a lot more movies or whatever and shows on there than you would in a typical month. So they're trying to cap that so that you keep paying every month so that you can watch those other shows later on.
Yeah, but as
Now
soon
you're
as
watching everything in one spot. Sorry, I don't mean to keep
no,
interrupting
you're
you.
fine. But as soon as it's all over, I'm canceling the fuck out of Netflix. Like, fuck you if that's your plan. Everyone's at
Mhm.
home with the fucking virus going on. You're stuck at home, forced to be at home, and you're gonna take that away? Like, the fuck?
What do the
Go
numbers
fuck
look like
yourself.
for that? Yeah, what do the
It's
numbers
just,
look like for that? Like, is it like one show per day or something like that, or how are they kind of
uh,
doing that, or is it just taking longer to
I think
render
it's
and buffer the
yeah,
videos? Like,
exactly. It's just taking long. It's a shittier quality of a show and movies, and it's just an all-around lesser service,
yeah.
which is just that's not smart in my opinion. Like at some point, these billionaires got to get off the high horse and see what's happening.
Oh yeah.
Like if
And
you
like I
like
said, everyone
Zencaster,
knows about it.
yeah, like Zencaster, if you uncap your limits and let everyone use your product, that only makes you look better. It's only
Hmm.
gonna make me when the cap goes back on want to buy the version and uncap it again.
Oh, absolutely. If we
I'm
get
not gonna be like,
guess,
oh, I don't need it. Like, no, now I'm be like, hey, let's think about uncapping this.
yeah.
It's actually a good service.
Remember when we were in that whole pandemic and Zencaster came through and took care of us?
Yeah.
Let's go through and appreciate that, and we'll support them.
Now it's like,
Let's
oh,
pay for
remember
that
when
service.
Netflix effed us over with a sandpaper dildo? Yeah.
Yeah,
What,
fuck you.
who else? What other options we got? I
It
mean, we
is. It's
don't
really
watch
cool.
that much, anyways. Like,
No, and
uh,
I don't watch TV at all, but
yeah, I only
it's
watch
just
it
crazy.
on occasions, not often. Again, I'm always watching streaming, streaming.
And I'm surprised like Twitch or anyone hasn't like tried to do something just different. Like try to like I don't know, like if they gave the only thing I'm thinking is if they gave limited access to every streamer on Twitch right now able to be squad streaming. That would be the only thing I could think of. Let's say for the next month they open that up to everyone,
Yeah,
or all affiliates could use that for the next month until this whole virus is over or whatever. Like that would
yeah,
keep people home. It would keep people entertained. They can now squad stream and do that with
yeah,
their friends. Twitch would bring more people in because now more people are squad streaming. You can see, and that's going to help with discoverability for everyone. So
yeah.
like that's something small that they could add. They're not going to, but it
Honestly,
would
I don't
just
know.
be
I don't know why that's not a thing for affiliates because Mixer, you don't have to be anything. You can stream day one and squad stream. Very simple.
yeah. But Mixer has their own issues. We can get
So
into
does
that in
Twitch.
another podcast. But
So does
like
Twitch.
no, Mixer doesn't have any clips, and Mixer doesn't
Partners have
have
clips. Still working on that.
you got to be a partner to get a sub button. Like it's just I don't know.
I mean, how many affiliates
They all have their
benefit?
issues,
Yeah, sub button's not that big of a deal. You're
but
not making any money as an affiliate, anyways. Your money making doesn't start until you're a partner anyway. So realistically, that
and
shouldn't be
that's
your main focus.
yeah. No, it's just they all have their issues, but it's just weird. Like I said, I just wanted to get in here really quick and talk with everyone in Ukraine just about
Yeah,
just why everything is so slow. It's really really weird. Like
yeah, exactly. What you just said. Weird times.
yeah,
When you think could be booming, it's kind of
that's
dead.
exactly what I'm saying. Like you would think the numbers would be through the roof right now. Like Twitch would be yeah, start back end errors and shit like that. Like you would
Oh, they're
think
not
like,
Tarkov. They have their shit together.
hey, speaking of Tarkov, there's actually an update that they're doing tomorrow. A big
Attempting
update.
to fix
The
back
back
end
end.
errors.
Yep.
That is still happening.
Also, just any Tarkov players in here, if you guys have not logged in the last couple days, open that up for the appreciation gift.
Yeah, you're gonna want that.
It,
Even
it,
if you got pissed off at the game and don't play it no more, that'll make you play it again. 100%.
what did we come up with? 2.9 million rubles worth of stuff. There was
Yep,
body
something like
armor,
that.
an armored rig, two M4s, two AKs,
Five
something
key
like that.
cards.
5 labs key cards. Just a bunch of really cool stuff. So if you guys have not jumped into it, jump in, at least get your stuff, sell it or whatever. Do a couple raids till you lose it all if you suck, and then quit the game.
Exactly. But yeah, even if you got pissed off at the game, claim that, make your money, you're gonna go back to it. You'll be back in the game one day. Don't worry.
Oh yeah,
Definitely worth claiming. At the minimum, depending on market, it's a minimum 2 to 2.5 mil. So you're gonna want
yep.
that.
And that was at the moment where labs key cards were down to like 120, 110,000. We
Oh
did
yeah,
the
there's
math.
so
So
many of them overnight.
yep. So yeah, check that out, you guys, if you have not. And that's all we got for you guys. We really hope you enjoyed the podcast. If you guys did enjoy it, hit that little subscribe button, tick the bell so you know when our videos go live for you guys.
It's thumbs up.
Yeah, and share this with your friends if you know anyone who has been having issues with their stream or anything like that, or just anything in general. If their stream is slowing down, or your stream is slowing down, or your
Yep.
YouTube channel, things like that, we want to hear about it. We all want to work together, and we're all here
Also,
to work together to grow as a community.
exactly. And on that note, also, if you are a YouTuber or a live streamer, drop your link to your channel below and we will be sure to check it out. We like meeting new
Absolutely.
people and growing our communities every day. So if you're a streamer or content creator,
Absolutely.
let us know about it.
Yep. And that's all we got for you guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic week. Stay safe, stay clean, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Ta-ta.